Hi, how are you? So welcome to my channel. I'm really glad that you're subscribed and tuned in. So we are here today at my property on in downtown Savannah. It's the week before St. Patrick's Day, and of course we couldn't have chosen a better week to do our remodeling construction, but you know, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. So I'm going to just make this video to show you all what we're working on and a couple of tips and tricks along the way as we're progressing. There is actually my assistant, my friend here, she's here. She's reviewing stuff and making notes, and I'm out here making a live video because that's what I do best, and just let her do her work. So some of the things, well, first off, once you listen to this video or watch this video, don't forget to go to my website, juliamspencer.com. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to my newsletter. I always send for some really good coupons for my audiobooks, which you can also purchase at juliamspencer.com. So don't forget to go there and get those audiobooks, any kind of topic that you're interested in, tax sale foreclosures. You can also get a essential landlording guide if you're a landlord, to learn how to be a good landlord. I'm also in the process of creating a new tax sale foreclosures book, audiobook, which incorporates a lot of the comments that I've gotten and questions and things that you need to be aware of when you invest in tax sale foreclosures, and some new things that I've learned along the way that I didn't know actually at the time when I recorded the first audiobook. So if you have questions about that topic, now's the time to send me messages, because I'll probably, actually not just probably, but I most likely will incorporate them into my audiobook. So it's your 5 seconds or 10 seconds, whatever they say, of fame. You can go into that audiobook as well. So let's just look around this property. By the way, let me give you feedback on this property, and let me just pan around here. So this property I actually purchased at a tax sale foreclosure, and it's almost been, it's been about 2.5 years. It is very, 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 very extremely close to the historic district in Savannah. So this property, although the house on it doesn't look all that great, it's actually a phenomenal piece of property to own, and with a little bit of fixing it up, we're going to make it really nice. But actually this lot, this piece of land, is actually worth a lot more than the property itself right now. So we're slowly but surely are going to be checking this out and fixing things. It's kind of like it's definitely a fixer-upper, and if you're looking to actually purchase properties at tax sale foreclosure sales and keeping them, if you use that strategy, of course you can also buy nicer properties, but if your strategy is to purchase houses that you later own, then this is actually the best kind of property to get, because these are properties that are likely will not redeem, and then in the end you get to keep them. Not always, but I kind of found that my percentage with these was about 1 to 4. So out of 4 properties, 1 of them does not redeem, the other 3 do. So if you purchase 4 of them, you'll likely get to keep 1 of those houses. Now, you will not lose your money on the other ones, at least not in the state of Georgia, and I explain all of that in my audiobooks and how much you can make as a percentage and so on and so forth. But let's just walk around this house, because I want to show you guys what it looks like. There are already several videos of this house on, let me just go. So there are actually already several videos on this house on YouTube, and different stages of completion at some point. And let me just, this location right here used to have a really fallen down shed. Actually take that down because we had we were actually afraid it was going to fall on somebody. It was a liability issue. So one of the first things that we did is we removed that shed, and we put a little fence around here. So, and we are actually tearing out the bathroom right now. There's no bathroom inside, and of course This is all the construction debris that's going on right now. And I can see that my cousin Petra joined. Hello Petra. Hello Petra. So anyways, here we go. I'm just going to show this. It's such a fixer-upper, but I love this little house. So I'm just going to walk around. Let's see. This is easier. So, we have issues with the windows. We're going to have to replace the windows at some point. They're single pane windows, old construction, was built like in the 40s. We don't have central heating and air. We have window air conditioners right now. It's going to be replaced at some point. Let's look under the house. This is an old gas outlet here. This is what it looks like underneath the house. There's a lot of scaffolding missing or broken. The plumbing needs to be replaced, but this house is very straightforward and it's very solid. And so it doesn't take a whole lot to redo this house. Right now our stopping point with this house is the fact that we have to replace all the electrical, all the wiring in the house. It's 70 years old and it's a fire hazard, so it's going to be very difficult to insure this property with the way it is right now. So we're going to, it's kind of a busy street. Let me just pan around the street. I actually love the street because of the trees, and it's very loud, so I'm going to have to scream a little. And here's the other side. I love the trees. Anyway, I love the street. We have a church. So this is the house. Is a post. Is right there. There's a post missing. I need one here. This all needs to be replaced. So anyways, the wiring is kind of like a holding spot. I'm trying to get quotes from different contractors for replacing the entire wiring in the house, all the outlets and the switch panel and everything. And it's just taken a while because people kind of give you a number. Okay, this is how much it's going to cost, but they don't give you all the details, which is kind of sad because I need to understand if we're comparing apples to apples. So if somebody is quoting me half the price for only doing half a set of switchboards and everything inside the house, then of course it's going to be cheaper, but I'm not comparing the right numbers to the right numbers here. So here I am again. Hello. So we're going to go inside and check out inside. So my friend Terry, she's actually here looking. She doesn't want to be in the video, so we're not going to make a video of her. She might be talking in the background. But we are here in the construction zone, so let me just kind of... She's here, yeah. She doesn't want to be in the video at all. Okay. So here is my kitchen, or what's going to be my kitchen at some point. We have an old water heater which is going to be moved and maybe replaced. We have an addition to this house which was added later on, and there's crap in here all over because we're moved stuff, but it's an extra room. And this is, right here is the problem. I don't even know if you can see that. I need to turn on the light. Hopefully I'll get electrocuted. Okay, we have a light. Sort of, kind of light. This right here is very, very old. Very, very old. And yes, hi Tim. It's a good sized house. It's actually 1,100 square feet. So yeah, it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. Back in the day, they mostly just put one bedroom and I'm sorry, 1 bathroom in a house this size. So the good thing about that is less expenses in terms of plumbing. The bad thing is most people these days want 2 bathrooms. So we're gonna just have to go with the 1 bathroom. Let's see. And by the way, I purchased this house at a tax sale foreclosure for $1,400. The actual starting bid was something like 1,300 something, and I just rounded it up, and I was the highest bidder. I was actually the only bidder. Nobody bid against me. Nobody wanted this house, so I got it. and that was about 2.5 years ago. So of course we've done a little work to it, but not very much. We're just starting to do the major work here. We're going to be taking out this wall right here, and we're going to open up the kitchen a little bit more and move the fridge where that water heater is, possibly. But a lot of the work is taking down the popcorn ceiling and replacing it with a smooth type ceiling. Really the only work that we've done to this house so far is we fixed any kind of major plumbing issues so we could use the bathroom. Of course now we've tore up the bathroom, so there is no bathroom anymore, but the other major work that we've done is actually in this room. And let me just turn on the light. Don't worry, I'm not getting you into the picture. It's okay, she says, so just sneaking around. Okay, alright, so here. Alright, well, I can be the star of this video. So this is the only room that we've actually done a lot of work to, and reason being is because I actually had it rented already. So my goal was to go one room at a time as long as the major plumbing and everything was fixed, but then we ran into the electrical issues, so we're just gonna have to do everything. But this is the room where we redone the ceiling. I don't know if you can see that. We've put like some nice ceiling here. We painted the walls. Turn it around. So we painted the walls. And this room is actually, you know, pretty well put together, and it's livable. Has a little closet. I had some people living here, some SCAD students for a while, and then some other people that wanted cheap accommodations. Of course, when you rent to a place like this to people, you usually get renters that aren't the high quality renters that you might be seeking. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out how this works. Still new to all of this. So this is the one bedroom, and Terry did get into the picture here. She's laughing. I broke my neck. Yeah, she did. Okay, so and here is the second room, which I've done nothing to other than clean it. So we have to do some painting here. These old houses, the way they insulated these houses is the walls are actually made out of 2x4 wood slats, I guess. I'm not a construction guru, so I don't know the exact terms. But basically, I'll show you here in the middle, in a minute, where the wall is open. And they use plaster as the insulation, which keeps the house actually quite cool and hot. So it's not very good insulation, but you know, we'll just go with what we have. And gladly, these days, they even have insulating paints that can be used, and all kinds of other cool construction things that I know very little about and I'm just learning more of. And here's the dining room area. We've taken the ceiling down, we're still working on that. It has really nice hardwood floors. As you can see, it's kind of dirty right now, but the hardwood floors are actually a nice feature that we're going to definitely preserve and make nicer. But all the wiring, as you can see, all this old stuff, it has to go. And it's a fire hazard, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that from this side, but this is very, very old stuff. I'm kind of scared to touch it here, but I'm gonna hopefully not get electrocuted. But this is very, very old. This is an exposed wall. This is usually behind the wall, this kind of stuff, but it has to be replaced. It's not according to code. And here is also the wall and what it looks like with the wood right here, and then they put plaster in between, and then they just like put more mud or plaster kind of stuff on top. So yeah, and this is the view to the living room area. We have fireplaces. We have two real fireplaces and one on this side as well. And these are usable. We've actually used them a couple of times. We've checked, of course, that the chimney was okay first, but they're usable, and you know, we're probably going to have to check that again though before rent it out to anybody. So I put in a security system just because it's downtown, and I'm freaked out like that usually. But this is pretty much our construction site, and today we're making notes and trying to draw up a requirements document for the contractor who's anxiously waiting for us to tell him what to do. And we kind of had to halt the project because we weren't on the same page of what needed to be done. So we're working on that today, and got to be a lot of painting that has to be done to this. Me again. There's going to be a lot of painting that has to be done to this, a lot of fixing, a lot of cleaning, a lot of rearranging of stuff. But then again, you know, I got this property for very cheap, so I'm more than willing and happy for us to put some work into this and get it looking really nice. And my friend Terry here, she's an expert, so she's running this project. And by the way, this is the third bedroom. It's super small, and there's a lot of stuff in here right now because we're moving. My bike is in here because I like riding my bike downtown, and we're about 1 mile from Forsyth Park in Savannah. It's one of the nicest parks in the city. But as you can see, we have power here, yes. As you can see, this room needs very little. It needs painting. We put a ceiling fan in here, so we've done a little bit of work. I put this door in here, there was no door, and replaced the floors with nice laminate floors, and hopefully I don't fall. And here we are back at this little back area, which one of my tenants used as a yoga room. Once all the stuff was out, he put down the mat and was exercising, and out here we have a nice spot to put your car. Actually, my car is out there right now, and the back area. So it's a nice little cute bungalow kind of condo style house. I actually really love being here. When we had it all cleaned up, I would come here during the week and just run to the main area there. It's a nice 2-mile run for running if you're into running. Ride your bike, go to the coffee house, have some lunch, come back here, take a shower, and then go back to suburbia. So this was my city house I loved so much. So we're tearing up right now. It's kind of breaking my heart, but it's going to be much better when we're done. And so I just wanted to give you guys a little update on this. And don't forget to go to my website whenever you get a chance, juliamspencer.com. Subscribe to my newsletter there and check out any of my audiobooks. Purchase them. You can download them immediately once you purchase them, and if you subscribe to my newsletter, you'll also get some really cool coupons sent to your email box every once in a while, as well as other tips and tricks that I come up with, and other properties that I buy, and basically just kind of to teach you what I do, and also some of the challenges I run into, which not everything goes this smoothly sometimes. So but today is a good day, so we're enjoying today. We're not going to worry about tomorrow. So have a great rest of your week. Enjoy St. Patrick's Day week wherever you are, and join in on future live videos, and I hope to see you soon, and have a great day.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.